This is an introduction to a podcast that I don't know what it's going to be yet, so we might name that later. Yeah. So hi, how's it going? I've got nothing much to talk about. I was looking online for I can speak English, I promise. I was looking online for something to do, and I found a podcast, and I was like, you know what, that could be fun, couldn't it? We're gonna see how this works out. Boy. So yeah, this is gonna be interesting, to say the very least. So I suppose I should introduce myself. I'm Raoq. How's it going? How's it hanging? I've got nothing planned at all. There's nothing really going on. I don't have much to talk about, really. So I just thought, hey, why not? This could be fun, and it probably will make me look like a complete idiot. But you know what? Who cares? I talk to myself anyway. Now I'm talking to myself to people, which is just so nice. So nice. So at the time that I'm recording this, not much is going on in the world except but you know what? It's so commonplace right now in the world that it's almost comical how common it is for people to be talking about it, honestly. I don't know. It's not the worst. Well, no, that's really terrible to say. It's pretty bad at this point. I guess I should also give the date that I'm recording this, so that it's not terribly misplaced. Here, one sec. The date right now is currently April 23rd of 2020. So, you know, we got some stuff. Got some not so stuff. And you know, yeah, it's bad. A lot of people think it's not a problem, and a lot of people aren't following guidelines on it, which, like, okay, you're putting yourself at risk, and you're also putting me at risk, so stop, okay? It's not that difficult. Stay home. Stay out of trouble. Truth be told, it shouldn't be that difficult for you to do. So, you know, that's neither here nor there. I can't really think of much else except to tell you a bit more about myself. I'm really big into the arts. I play the violin. I'm learning to play the piano. I still suck at it though. So, I'm not sure. I really like painting and drawing and stuff. I have a few things on my computer for that. Granted, my computer is kind of trash, and so is most of my other stuff. Yeah. So don't expect too much from anything I do ever. It's not that difficult. Sometimes I might invite a friend on just because. Because inviting friends onto things always makes them more fun for me. And a lot of my friends enjoy a lot of the same things I do. We all enjoy music. A lot of us enjoy just talking non-stop because we're just that kind of terrible people. So, yeah. Other than that, I was planning on making this a video thing, but then I realized I don't have the money for a good camera. And you know what? If I ever want to use the green screen I have hung up on my wall, I will. At this point, it's just a good thing to drown out a little bit of reverb, however little it does. So, I don't know how long I plan on making this. I might make it half an hour. I might make it an hour. For this first one, since I had nothing planned out and I literally did this, I was just looking on the internet and I was like, hey, this is a thing I want to do. And I just started recording in Audacity. So, you know what? Whatever. If I want to do something more with it, I will. But I have an idea of how I can spice this up a little bit. You're going to hear my mouse clicking in the background, and also probably a keyboard. I'm bumping my mic stand. Okay, so I'm gonna go into the internet now and make things a little bit more interesting, because everyone likes things that are more interesting, right? Right? Yeah, of course you do. Of course you do, you silly Billy. Okay, I'd also like to point out for anyone who's actually watching this when it comes out, I'd love to point out that the Google homepage says "Stay home, save lives, help stop coronavirus" on the very bottom, and it's very nice. I appreciate that a lot from Google. So, I just thought that was a nice thing to say, because, some people you just need that. So to make things pretty spicy, we're gonna hop into the news. Ooh, it's so entertaining. We're not gonna bother with health or science, because I already know what's gonna be in there. So let's see. Let's go to entertainment, because I'm trying to be entertaining. Well, this is a problem. Oh, what is this? Pokemon Journeys. Hello. Who are you? Hello there. This looks interesting. I've never heard of this before. I see. This is in the new region. What was it called? I don't remember. I'm sorry. It's allergy season right now for me. And, one sec. Oh, God. Okay. And I have really bad pollen allergies, so you take what you get. I don't know what they call the new region. I think it's the Valor region. I'm pretty sure. Apparently it's hosted on Netflix, of course. Oh, maybe not. Nickelodeon, DreamWorks, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, that's not terribly interesting. I mean, it's got Pokemon. Yeah, they've had that for a while. It's not a very long article, but I don't feel like reading it all. So, apparently, apparently they also secured the rights to Studio Ghibli, which I have yet to see. I know they have one of the movies for Ghibli. I'm not sure. I don't know that they actually have all of them. Here, let's see. No, stop it, shut up. You don't have my permission to talk. Dumb computer. Anyway, let's see, Studio Ghibli. Did I spell that right? I did? Yeah, I did? Yes? No? I don't know. It doesn't seem to me like they have a lot of the stuff I'm familiar with. They have Mary and the Witch's Flower, which I haven't seen before. But who knows? I don't think that's right. Google just tried to autocorrect me to Bly, or Bligach. I don't know how to pronounce that. When I spelled Ghibli, it decided it didn't want to do that. So something tells me they don't have all the Ghibli things ready in the US just yet. So, that's whatever. That's neither here nor there. I don't really care. Pokemon Journeys, huh? That looks like it's gonna be a great cash grab. And judging by the picture that I can see here, you're gonna have Ash, as usual, who's still, 11, somehow, after, I don't know, when was the first Pokemon episode aired? When did the first episode of Pokemon air? The first episode aired in April 1st. It aired in April 1st, 1997. Hold on, I have to check something real quick. Hold on. Oh my god. The first episode of Pokemon to ever air in the United States, or maybe in Japan, I'm not sure. The first episode aired on April Fool's. Oh my god, that's brilliant. I love that so much. Okay, so that was on a whole tangent that doesn't really make sense. Like, it went through Ghibli, then it went through Pokemon airing on April Fools. That's great. I love that. That makes me happy. That gives me happy feelings. I don't know what else to do right now. Yeah, there's a lot of crap going down in the world, which isn't very nice. We got a carrot as the president, but I'm not gonna get into that just for purely avoiding the fact that everyone seems to think that he's, terrible. I agree, but whatever. That's not a good subject to get into right now. Normally this would be introductions of, my friends and me, but I'm not a very complicated person. I like YouTube. I like not seeing people. And as anyone else in a capitalist community would know, I like money. So, we'll get more into that later. That's a good thing to set aside for later, actually. Because I have a whole story about my viewpoint on that whole train wreck. So I'm going to actually write that down. Shoot. And then talk about it at some other time. Here. Capitalism. So you can see what I mean when I say this is going to be unprofessional and I don't know what I'm doing. So I literally just stopped to write down notes in the middle of me recording this. So, you know what? Take this at face value. By which I mean, take my money. Because the face value at this point is negative. I just threw sticky notes across my room. That's great. So, I also have dogs. So don't be surprised if they decide to pipe up at any point. Ever. So, I don't have much else to talk about, really. It's not very interesting what I'm doing right now. So, also you'll probably hear me kind of fade away into the background. That's me leaning back in my chair or turning my head to the side. That's what that is. So don't read too much into the details of this. I just decided to pull over my microphone, which I had gotten before for something else, and literally just started talking. Truth be told, I'm not doing a good job of it. Anyway, so yeah, I don't really have much planned out to do with this podcast, but I think the right thing to do is find a name for it. So I think we're gonna do what anyone would do and go to a random name generator on the internet and see what happens. So, what's the worst that could happen? Let's see, we got pen name, character name, nickname, rapper name. Of course. That's funny. That's kind of funny, actually. Anyway, so I guess we'll pick that one. Hold on, I have to fill this out. I don't have any other witty commentary, so what's the word for unplanned? Is that a thing? 3 verbs. Talk. Laugh. And cry, because God knows that this is gonna be bad. My pen name is that. I don't really want to put my last name in here. I don't know why you need that, so I'm just going to put period because that's what you put if you don't want to put your last name. Pro tip. Why does it want to know where I live? I don't know if... I don't know if I want to put that in there. That doesn't sound like such a great idea, actually. I mean, I guess I could, and if it comes up in the title of any of these, I'm gonna... okay, ooh, huh. These are actually kind of fun. Huh. Some of these are really stupid and break a lot of grammar rules, which I don't love. Not a lot of these look good, actually. Yeah, not a lot of these are really great. There was one I saw that I liked. It didn't have to do with puns and wordplay. It was The Art of Talk. I kind of like that. That kind of gives me a good feel. It says underneath it that it sounds authoritative, or authoritative, and I'm like, ha. Maybe I should rename it to The Art of Talking Out Your Ass. But no, I won't do that. That's not... Ooh, Confessions of a Talk Freak. Huh. Some of these are... No. None of these are... None of these are really great. No, not really. Yeah, none of these are really, really interesting, actually. There's the R word, based on my first initial. Oh, that's pretty nice. I like that. I like the art of. Ooh, I have an idea. I have a perfect idea. The art of rambling. I think that's what I'm going to call it. Okay, so we've decided. Welcome, everybody, to the art of rambling. I might change that later. I don't know. It's a rough draft right now. Don't expect too much. So this might change names every now and again, and they might change them who knows when. So we're coming up on the 20th minute of me recording, and since this is the first episode, I don't know what I want to do. And here we are at 20 minutes. Yay. Uh, I think I might just. Nah, I don't want to sign off right now. That would be boring. What could I talk about? Let's talk about games. Let's talk about video games. Speaking of the art of rambling on about something. Video games are fun. I like them. A lot of people seem to think that they have some innate way of making people become more and more violent. And I don't quite get that, honestly. I don't understand how that works out. But, whatever. I also just remembered that I didn't actually finish introducing myself. I did say that my name was Raoq, but that's about it. So yeah, my name is Raoq. I have a few friends. Obviously, Raoq isn't my real name. Also, I'd like to point out, I said I have a few friends. I don't have a lot of friends. Friends are not something I maintain very well. Granted, I don't leave my house much and I don't talk to people a lot. So maybe that has something to do with it. Who knows? So, I don't know. It's a bit strange, doing things. So I'm running out of things to ramble on about, and that's why I'm still rambling. Shut up. Oh, my dogs. I should probably tell you the names of my dogs. Their names are Frankie and Paquita, and I'll put pictures of both of them on there. Or on there. I'm gonna have pictures of them if you're watching this on YouTube, because probably I'm not gonna manage to get this onto Spotify, just because. Because who would watch this willingly? Well, listen to, rather, because there's not going to be much visual stuff going on. This is supposed to be something that you put in the background. Or, you know what, you could listen, and you could talk along with me. If you really feel like doing that, you could. You could pretend like you're talking to me. But I won't hear you. Unless I decide to live stream. But that's probably not going to happen. For a while, at least. Until I actually have a reason to do that for like an hour on end. So I think I'm going to let this one go for maybe half an hour because I don't have much else to do or say that makes sense to do in the first run of something. So yeah, I'd like to do something here so that we can start something. I have an idea, which is not a good thing. For anyone who actually knows me, it's not a good thing when I have an idea. Right? So, actually real quick, before we keep going any further, I'm gonna have to write down the name so that I don't forget it. Okay. The Art of Rambling. Now, I'm not gonna go off and say that this is gonna have a set release schedule yet, because I'm in the middle of school right now. You can probably tell which school. I'm not actually gonna say it because that'll make me feel bad. But you can probably tell based just solely on my voice and how terrible I sound as a person. So what I'm gonna do is, in case anybody actually is watching this, okay? Oh, well, no, okay. In case anybody is actually watching this, here, what I'm gonna do is we're gonna go on Twitter, right? And I know Twitter's scary, because I barely use it myself. Okay. So what we're gonna do is I'm going to make a new hashtag, I guess. Why not? Or something like that. Something to that tune. Alright. Okay. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a new thing. Hashtag art of rambling. I don't know how to spell rambling, so let me figure that out real quick. Because that's important so that no one accidentally misspells the misspelled word. Rambling? Is that a word? Is that how it's spelled? Yes. Okay. The definition given by Google is of writing or speech lengthy and confused or inconsequential. That's me in a nutshell, baby. So, rambling. Okay. So there you go. That's the hashtag right there. Hashtag art of rambling on Twitter. Just perfect. I love it. And I'm gonna post a challenge. And that challenge is gonna be give me, you know what, let's start out simple. We're gonna do give me your least favorite school subject. Just because. Because you know what? Why not? What is the worst that could happen? I hope Art of Rambling doesn't already exist, because if it does, I'm screwed. So, yeah. Alright. Oh, I accidentally typed in Art of Rambling. Art of Rambling. Thank you. Here, tweet it. I should also probably check and make sure that that's not already taken. Okay, it's not. Alright, there we go. So, if you want something to do and some way to actually talk to me, what you can do is you can go on Twitter and go hashtag art of rambling, and there you go. I'm actually have to do something real quick. So, yeah. I think that's about where I'm going to cut it, because we're just about on the 30-minute mark, and I don't want to get this one too long. I wanted to get an introduction, get some things set straight, and, from now, we'll talk about a few things. We'll go into a few different types of detail. And you know what? I think we're going to cut this now. I have no real way to exit this out except to say, if you are listening to this, thank you for listening, and you are one step closer to knowing about the art of rambling. Hey, hi. I just tried to post a thing on Twitter, right? And it decided that it didn't feel like doing that. Because they decided that, hey, he's not old enough. Even though I'm over 13 years old, which is the minimum age requirement. They locked my account. So hey, that tweet's not going to come out for a while, so don't try to answer it, but you can answer it in the comments below. Okay, sorry about that, goodbye.